you up in universe. Are you ready? You know what they say, as above, so below. Are you ready to go? Close your eyes. Just relax. Don't say nothing. 6, 7, Are you ready? Can you feel the energy up and down your body? Can you feel me?
Can you feel me? Alright, family, we're trying to get some technical things done over here. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Cosmic love. Hold on. Yeah, because you have to adjust it right.
It can't be adjusted. Just leave it. Because you got that one on, you got that one on there right. Don't worry about it.
Pull it forward, son.
Pull it
forward, yeah. Hold on, family. We're trying to get some technical stuff done.
Fuck it. That's good as it's gonna get. This is gonna get. Let's see. How many people we got on here today?
I don't know how many people we got, but they've been waiting on us.
They piling up in here.
Piling up in here, y'all. Blessings to y'all. Peace and many, many blessings. Hold on, let's get these. This is all twisted up in here. This is why you need technical people to deal with this stuff. I have no time for this. No time for this.
I didn't even know you.
What? It's all this technical stuff, unnecessary technical shit. You know what I mean? Okay, family. What's good?
What's going on in the chat? Let's see what we got going on in the chat.
You ain't got nothing going on in the
Guap
chat.
G, Miss Nikki, I see you on your escape-ish today.
Yeah, my escape-ish, right? All right, so y'all good?
Peace and blessings, 6 Point Dweller.
6 Point Dweller. Fix this over here. 6 Point Dweller, where you at? Where you at? We need some technical help over here. We need someone to deal with the cameras, you know what I mean?
Alan Johnson, peace and blessings.
Peace and blessings, Alan Johnson.
Guap G, that's Marcus.
Guap G, where you been
What's
at,
up, Marcus?
Guap G? You good? All right, let me go to Facebook because I want to, you know, we had to come on here tonight, y'all. Welcome to the Spiritual Vault. I am WUNAM, a.k.a. Nicky Love, your African Indigenous Traditional Healer.
And I'm Brother ADRINKRA.
All right, y'all.
Indigenous Traditional Healer.
Get it right. Get it right.
She started talking before I could finish.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
No, I did not. All right, y'all. Hold on. Wait a minute.
Let me see what we got. Who else we got in the chat? Hold on.
We got Amber. Hey, Sir Cat. We got, let me see, Sheila. We got Miguel. I'm babysitting a deaf doggy, but when you started singing, her ears perked up and she was sleeping too. Oh, wow, really? That's that spiritual vibration. That's that vibration. No sound. You're saying no sound. Oops, yep. Okay, we back. Peace and blessings. Are y'all getting sound?
They couldn't get sound because of the mics wasn't on the survey.
Good evening. You didn't have the mic on?
No, when it was twisted.
Okay.
Can y'all hear us? Can y'all hear us?
Lanisha, hey Lanisha, hey Angela, hey Diamond. I know all is well, family, on Facebook, YouTube. Peace and many, many blessings, family.
Guap said he got a question.
Oh man, Guap, you already with the questions already, and we just started the show. What's your question? What's your question?
Put your question in the chat, Guap.
Because I'm trying to get on here so I could go to the post, because I put up a post I want to share with the listening audience. Okay. Wait a minute, y'all. Let me find my post. What's the question?
She put a post on Facebook, right? For those of y'all who are looking for me on Facebook, I'm not on Facebook anymore. I just got off of my account was hacked. So I just got off of it.
He said that his account was hacked, y'all, but I don't know about all that. I don't know about all that. You know, I don't go through his phone, so I don't know. But anyway, all right, y'all.
Speak the truth.
Sometime. Okay.
All the time.
No, nope. Don't you dare lie, because the ancestors are listening. Rise up, spirit of the ancestors, open the spiritual vote today. Ancestors, see through me and speak through me. See through me and speak through me and speak through Brother ADRINKRA and make sure he tells the truth. Because he's sitting up here lying his ass off. Yes, he is.
Talk about no, you don't. She think I be lying and I be telling the truth.
Ass if you keep lying.
A lot of times
they gonna whoop your ass if you stop lying.
Swear up and down I be lying.
He lying. He be lying. He don't always tell the truth. Goddamn it! Don't let him fool ya. As Bob Marley said, don't let him fool ya. Right? Because he be lying. And we're asking the ancestors to speak through us, see through us, and give y'all the answers that you seek. So we ask that the ancestors rise up right now, because December 12th is supposed to be a very special day, y'all. Did you know that, Brother ADRINKRA?
That's what they say.
You ain't hear about the portal that's open up? What you mean that's what they say?
That's what they say. They say a lot of things. You know, everybody's getting spiritually inclined. You know, and I just feel like when it's in the mass media, I think certain people just still trying to control every aspect of spirituality.
Okay.
So they want to be in front of it.
Okay. Well, our sun god Ra is getting ready to throw out some CMEs that's going to be something for you to catch, okay? Sun god Ra is getting ready to eject some coronal mass ejections, and it's going to directly affect us as beings. You know, we get our energy from the sun, right? And without the sun, you know, this physical body can't really do much, you know. So we need that energy source from the sun. So I put up a post and I asked the people, what do they see, okay? And I want to go through the post real quick, but let's talk about the article. The sun launches explosion of electromagnetic energy towards Earth. Geomagnetic storm watch issued. A spectacular display of the northern lights is possible Wednesday night as far south as Pennsylvania and Oregon. Communication disruptions could come as well. We did have communications the other day, remember? We were having communications. The sun just released the equivalent of a massive solar belch, sending highly charged coronal matter across the solar system. Some of the sun's energy will reach our atmosphere Wednesday night and Thursday, motivating the stargazers to look towards the night sky in anticipation of the colorful, shimmering northern lights. But that means more to us indigenous spiritual people, right?
That's right.
After several months of hiatus, the sun has awoken into a new period of the solar activity. An impressive solar flare and coronal mass ejection December 7th hurled plasma and magnetic field towards the Earth, okay? If your favorite radio station crackles with static on your GPS strays by the few yards, I'm not just another byproduct of a crazy year. That's what they're saying in their article. Let's move on, because I hate when they do that. But anyway, the incoming solar particles and magnetic fields released from the sun during the CME force the release of particles already trapped in the Earth's atmosphere. This triggers reactions forcing photons of light activated by oxygen and nitrogen molecules in the upper atmosphere. Right? What does this mean for us? Now, we put up the post on Facebook. We didn't put it in the community and YouTube, but the question is, what do you see spiritually in reference to the sun spitting out this energy? They said a big belch. I say a big gob of spit that they spit out. That's going to be a powerful type of energy that's going to hit us. What do you see? Now, these are some of the answers and comments that we got back. We had Dr. Neb Haru, who says, because everyone is becoming more and more conscious and spiritually awoken, and most importantly, we African 9 ether melanin beings are coming back into your divine 9 God consciousness. It's causing the sun to explode and send more photonic outformation into information our way. We had Dominique, who says new beginnings in many places and people in life. We had Renat Nutut, who says, Nikki Love, can you share your insight with us? I will in a second. I will share what we see, what I see. We'll share what we see. Rashima says, upgrades, upgrades, upgrades. What you think? What?
Let me go back. No, I got it because that down.
Oh, okay. Obadele says DNA reconstruction, transformation, spiritual awakening. I see the joining of the indigo and the green energy. Upgrades. Let me see. Shianka says upgrades. Nichelle says upgrades. Sir Cat, and you got your EMF. Okay, she's asking somebody if they got the EMF protection. Mia says time for us to get out from under our systematic shells and pay attention on the things in nature, what's really up and around us. We've going through our daily human lives to where we forgot what's really there. Yamoya says, I can see animals within the sky of the stars and also aerospace with aliens. Also, there's a heavy sunset far away. David Bradley says 100 energy, or aka spiritual upgrade for us, whether we like it or not. So those are some of the answers that we got.
Whether you like it or not, whether you want it or not, you getting it.
What do you, okay, you all, because I see you on Facebook here. Tell us, what do you feel this energy is going to do for humanity? Okay? The sun already spit it out. Spit out this energy. What do you feel this energy is going to do for humanity? Tell us. Comment. Whatever you feel, comment, tell us, let us know.
You told them what you felt?
Not yet. I don't get into it.
All right. Miss Woodtown, Texas says, happy you guys are here, and I'm here with you guys.
Welcome, Woodtown, Texas.
And ADRINKRA Moss says, peace, family. Peace.
Hey, Indicara Moss.
Patai Hotel. What's going on?
Hey, Patai Hotel.
Tasha Singley says, peace and blessings. Aya Rowler, the brother, says, what's up?
What's up? What's up?
Crystal Green says, peace and blessings. I miss you, family.
We miss you too, Crystal. Okay. You know, Tracy Williams says every year around this time people put up Christmas lights. I wonder if we're going to see some real beautiful lights that changes our DNA in the blink of an eye. I need a good laugh. Let's see. Well, you know, it's funny because a lot of people don't even have that Christmas spirit. You got the ones who's still stuck in the third dimension that are all into the, you know, holiday festivities, but a lot of people are not feeling it.
Yeah.
The only spiritual light we're going to get is, like they say, is and a lot of people here talk about this, is the DNA transformation. The DNA is reactivating. So this energy that's coming, the CMEs that the sun is spitting out, is taking our DNA to the next level. Sort of what Dr. Nett was saying. I see the same thing, sort of. And, you know, we've been talking about this for years, though. So I told you all the DNA is reactivating The sun is going to help this to do that. Remember, your DNA is full of nothing but information. Some of you say information, I say information, it don't matter. Your DNA is information. So your DNA strand stretch from here to the sun, right? This is how much information that's in your DNA. So it's not a coincidence that the sun is the one that's responsible for the reactivation of more of your DNA strands. As some of them were saying, and I'm going to say it in layman terms, you are becoming more spiritual, okay? Whether you want to call it your God self, whether you want to call it more conscious, okay? We're going through a transformation on the level where the DNA is reactivating. And what that energy from the sun has done or is going to do, and you'll feel it and you'll know over the next week or 2 or 3 weeks. For some of y'all, if y'all been already feeling certain waves in your head and certain vibrations in your body and certain things that's going on, that's part of the transformation of the body and the DNA reactivation, and it's going to take you on another level. You're going to feel much lighter. If you all notice, when you eat, before you couldn't feel it. Now try eating and you can feel the food going down your esophagus. You can feel it. You can actually feel it. And your stomach and all that has changed. Certain organs in your body has changed. You're becoming more lighter beings, so you're going to notice more things with your body.
Yeah, and I don't know. I feel like I would say the last 2 years people kept picking up they were feeling an anxiousness, especially the spiritual people. They were feeling an anxiousness, and what I think they were picking up on the change that was coming, the change that was coming in the DNA, and not just that, but just spiritually. I think a lot of people here were just picking up on the changes that were coming spiritually, and they were starting to slowly feel the connection and the DNA rise and the changing of the DNA, like you just said, and I think it's been going on for at least 2 years.
That's right. Gwendolyn Fleetwood says, "I'm wondering why I'm so tired. I don't know if this is related, but my feminine cycle is 4 days early. I'm not the only female affected, possibly related." It's very much related, because remember, females, you all are connected to the earth, the universe, a lot more closer than male, okay? So it's very much related, okay? Diamond says, "I feel like it's an upgrade for my mind, body, and spirit. A lot of us are feeling it in more ways than one. A lot of discomfort because our bodies are transforming into higher selves, body rejecting foods or certain energies." Exactly. What's over there? What you got over there on YouTube?
Crystal Green says, "I've been feeling waves in my head and more ringings in my ears." Nazim Ali L says, "I miss the family, although you all remind me every day. All praises due to the ancestors."
Miss you too. Miss you too. Ringing in the ears more louder. You ain't never lying. You ain't never lying. I was sitting in the car and it felt like I could hear it. It was very strong ringing in the ears, and I'm like, because you start getting nervous, you thinking something else is going on. You know what I mean? So you start getting, I'm like, this is crazy. It's like strong ringing. You know, it feels like your whole body is vibrating.
Tasha Erica. Miss Erica says, "Peace and blessings." Tasha Singley says, she's Crystal ringing in the ears. Weka Gardner says, "I've been having headaches lately."
Yeah, headaches, the common. Sharp pains, headaches. Let me see. I'm getting to eating once a day, feeling the urge to, and have been implementing exercise upon rising immediately after saying my Hesse. Okay. My ears ringing. Little Lily Jai says her ears are ringing. Peace and happiness. Okay. Hey, Renette. Yes, Nikki. Okay. Krishana's Harris is watching. All right, family. So everybody's pretty much getting a lot of the same symptoms. A lot of the same, and you're wondering what's going on. And this energy that's coming from the sun been very strong for the last couple of days. Now, when is the 12th? Somebody tell me when the 12th is. Tomorrow. So tomorrow is when the portal opens.
You know, I just feel like I don't know. This year is what I feel. Well, actually, what I see is that this is something they knew that was going to happen. Like the people were waking up at a rapid rate. But I see also that this year 2020 was supposed to be a really prosperous year for a lot of people, not just a few, but a lot of people. It's been real prosperous for some. Some people even got rich in this economy. But I see that should have been even more prosperous for everybody. And what I was picking up was they were trying to slow this down. They were trying to figure out a way to shut all of this down, this DNA reactivation, as you say. And I feel like this is what all of this stuff has been about lately with the COVID and all of this other stuff, shutting down the government, trying to keep everybody inside, because I think they're telling us about it now, but I think it's been going on all year with the sun.
Yeah, I think so too. I agree with you. And it's happening. It's been happening. But you know what's funny? Because when we were doing shows with Dr. Delbert Blair years ago, we were talking about this transformation. This is nothing new. But everybody's going through their own transformation at their own time. But now it's sort of like it's merging with all of humanity. So what we're seeing is a lot of people are awakening, okay? Now, I want to share this article with some of you all because tomorrow's supposed to be the day that the portal's supposed to open up, where you become more consciously aware, right? So everybody's talking about it, something everybody's really, really hyped up on. Oh, December 12th, somebody said we're going to get our superpowers tomorrow, 2012, we're going to have superpowers, especially black people, we're going to be more powerful, and, you hear all kind of stories, okay? Now, there's supposed to be as this article says, 2 auspicious dates in December when a paradigm shift in consciousness is entirely possible. The 12th, 12, which is tomorrow, the portal of evolution opens up on tomorrow and stays open through the solstice portal on December 21st, okay? The full spectrum of energy surrounding both these dates have set into motion gatherings all over the world. So what they're saying is science has proven through what has been called the Maharishi, effect, that it takes only 7,000 dedicated souls holding peace and divine love within their beings to create a shift, of consciousness in the hearts of 7 billion people on Earth. We have an opportunity to exceed that number, and they're having a teleconference around the world, okay? It sounds like the Maharishi is something the Indians, the East Indians would say. That's what I get, okay?
Miss Erica says, I've been seeing bright light orbs on my outdoor cameras. Janelle Brooke, peace and blessings.
Hey, Janelle.
She said, I love family. It's crazy because we've been, outside a lot, and we've been seeing a lot of spirits.
Yeah.
A lot more spirits, a lot more ancestors, a lot more we've been seeing a lot of slave spirits. My wife's been seeing a lot of Native American spirits around
on this land, a lot.
On this land, and just today when she told me she seen a monkey in a tree, the spirit of a monkey in a tree. So
when we tell the people that, we got to explain. So we went to go see this house today, right? This house has history to this. House was built in supposedly 1865. What Spirit showed me is that this land was taken from original slaves, and this land belonged to the slaves. But as we're looking at this tree, the tree looked like it came straight out of Africa. It looked like it comes straight out of Africa. Now, we all do know that at one time, certain parts of Georgia, especially north part of Georgia, was connected to Africa, okay? So it's not surprising that you'll find certain species or spirit species from Africa that's here in the land in Georgia. So I kept seeing monkeys in the tree. But not only that, what they showed me is that that land that we were looking at was taken from us slaves, and then before the slaves, there was American Indians on there. The original American Indians were African. So there were American Indians on the land. The Cherokee were on that land. And they showed me that after they had it, there was some slave that had it, and they stole it from them. Okay? But the tree had a story to tell. And when I tell you all, I looked at the tree, he looked at the tree. I said, that tree has a story to tell. and we got to find out what the story is. Because I kept seeing different things in the tree. I seen like 2 or 3 monkeys. I didn't tell you, I seen a lion up in the tree as well. But I also looked to the left and I kept seeing some Indian cheese over there. And then, they showed me there was a civil war on that. There was a civil war on that land. So I know at night there's a lot to see. Very, very sacred land.
Yeah, the tree was just like, they ain't been taking care of me. The tree was like, I'm thirsty.
Exactly.
it was like, they ain't even been taking care of me, you know, and it was just crazy. Like, I don't know, trees tell me everything when I go to a tree and I especially if I put my hands on it, and then I just start talking to it, it communicates back with me. The lady probably was like, what the hell is he doing to the tree?
And none of her damn business. And maybe she communicate with nature. She'll know what the hell you was doing with the tree, talking to the tree. All right, family. So I want to get some feedback because what are you all feeling? I know you said you're feeling ringing in the ears, your body changed. Now, according to this article, right? Like I said, I feel like this is coming from a East Indian standpoint of view. You committed, it says, dear ones. You're committed spiritual warriors stepped foot on this path the moment you were born. It says you witnessed dedication in the world around you to all that you considered untrue. You picked up your soul's banner of truth and illumination and expansion and began moving in directions that were met with fear and controversy. This may even have caused dissension in your family dynamics that continue to this day. As the portal of evolution for the culmination of this year of mastery opens up, December 12, there's a completion of the 12 strands of DNA leading to full balance, mastery, and completion within the 12 strands, upholding your new human body energy template. Mastery of the light body consciousness brings you into a new awareness for who you truly are as you awaken it in the evolution of the new human blended with the divine. Within the completion, a platform has been created that will allow you to transcend polarities to a more exalted level of creative unity consciousness. Do y'all feel it? Can you feel it? Can you feel like something's different? Do you feel like you kind of like, it's sort of like, also too, been getting a lot of deja vu. And it's more and more deja vu. You're getting like a lot of deja vu. And then do you feel like sometimes you're not a part of this world? Like you're a part of it, but you're not. It's like you're almost able to, to go into another dimension and go to that planet over here. Do y'all get that feeling? Like you just, because we were eating in a restaurant tonight, and I'm just looking around like we're in our own world. This is our world right here. We ain't in his world over there. And it's funny, this lady came over to our table, right? She looked like an old witch. Right? And she was like drunk. Oh, and she came and just stood over there and I'm so full, and she rubbed her stomach and we all looked at her like she was crazy. Like, what you come over here telling us that for? She looked like an old witch, right? But it was weird because it almost felt like we were just in our own little world and they were over there. They was on their planet. We was in our planet. It's like the energy you're seeing outside of yourself is a lot different. You understand? When we're all just, now it feels like you're in your own world. Are y'all getting the same type of feeling?
Alan Johnson say he's been hearing a lot of booming at nights. Boom, boom.
See, I kept hearing that when we was at the house. I kept hearing something banging. It might have been a spirit because, the house is old. But let me tell y'all, house is beautiful. 6,000 square feet old. Mm-hmm. Had history, y'all.
Is that?
What?
My wife said she seen a white man walking around the house.
Yeah, it was. And you know what? He's going to be mad if we get that house because he's going to be angry because we're taking back what is rightfully ours. It is what it is. I'm telling you all like this. We got what was good is they preserved the history of the house. Mm-hmm. They actually kept pieces of the original house that was built.
She actually took pictures of the house.
Yeah, I took pictures of it and I walked through with it. But everybody said, "Oh, the house is gonna be haunted." I don't give a goddamn. I ain't scared of no ghosts. One of the kids is like, "Oh, it's like gonna be like the skeleton key." Okay, well, come on, let's get down with the get down.
I said, now when we put them damn spirits in the house and on the land, they're gonna be.
Yep.
That man ain't gonna be in that house. His ass gonna be away from the house because he gonna get attacked.
That's right. But it's a beautiful thing to know that you still have history and see a lot of I think it was who was it Rick Ross that just bought 80 acres of land,
87.
87 acres of land. A lot of people are starting to get ready to build that Black Wall Street up again. Y'all know what I'm talking
And I
about.
think what it is, I think it's something that's going between all the rappers. They're gonna start buying land.
Mine, no, you know what, Akon, thank you. Akon, thank you, because you set the trend. You got them now wanting to buy land.
I think it was before Akon, because Rick Ross was doing that before Akon built
He
the
had,
city.
what city?
The one in Africa. He was doing that before Akon built
I didn't
the
hear
city.
about no.
Because
him doing it.
he been preaching, he been trying to get the rappers to do that shit for about at least 5 years.
To buy land.
Buy land and build up.
But Akon been building his land though. Been.
Well, I can tell you.
What Rick Ross was known for is buying. He was saying buy businesses. So he owns like all the chicken spots and restaurants. He was saying to come back and buy businesses, but I don't know about the land. I think Akon kind of set a trend because now you got Kanye West.
But they are. What I will say is they're all trying to do their own city like Akon now.
Yeah.
But they're trying to do it in America,
Well,
as opposed to doing it in Africa.
him and Jeezy got a song called Black Wall Street or something, right?
Oh yeah, the new song. I don't know what it's called. I just know they're talking about buying land and stuff. But Jesus said he been buying land for years. He claims to own a half of Atlanta. I don't know if that's true, but that's what he said.
He might own half of Atlanta. You never know.
Yeah, I don't put it past him.
All right, so let's go to the comments. Iowa Day said a racist ghost. Let me tell y'all something.
There are some spirits that they do be racist.
We do we do that. We do houses. This lady came into the store, and she had a farm.
Oh, yeah.
What if that was her house? But she had a farm, and she told us that the big black ghost came on the land and killed the dog. But she said the ghost would touch her sometime, and she said that her land was haunted. And the history of it was an older white couple who used to own the house, and she felt like that they were coming back to haunt the house. But she said a big dark spirit, right? You know how they say. So she wanted us to come out there and clean the land. So as we're doing the reading and we're talking, I said, well, you don't mind if the spirit touch you? I was like, you want us to make the bad spirit go away? Well, I don't want the good spirits to go away, just the bad spirit. I said, well, if the spirit is touching you, we need to get rid of all the spirits on the land. Do you know she really enjoyed having that spirit touch her ass? She was like, well, I don't know. I don't think I want you to come and touch, So I was like,
that big black slave was breaking her off.
Especially because her husband would travel out of town, right?
Yeah, that big black slave was breaking her off.
Yeah, we don't know if it was the same thing. She said it was an old white couple who owned the house.
Hey, y'all know that big black slave was doing something he had no business doing to that woman.
Look here, all I'm saying though, right? Look, this is it, y'all. At the end of the day, they don't, especially being African, because I'm always going to be African first. That stuff don't scare us. If anything, we have to appease the ancestor spirits, you know what I mean?
That's right.
So, for the most part, let him walk through the house. He do what he want to. He gonna wish he would have never walked through that house.
Yep.
Okay, let me see. Earth Tolena, wait, hold on. Lily says, why does spirit want me alone? I don't even answer my phone for friends anymore. I be in the house learning about what was stolen from you as a whole. Lily, give me a little more detail. Let me tell you something. Sometimes the ancestors will remove, toxic people around you. The ancestors will pull them out of your path because they're not going where you're going. Their energy is not conducive to where you need to go. So, my sister, be happy. Celebrate. Everybody ain't deserving of being in your energy, okay? Earth Talina says, I just dreamt that I was on a plantation and ran into the arms of my great-great-great-grandmother, Jemima. Wow.
Jemima. You for real or you being funny, Jemima?
No, she's for real.
Oh, okay.
She's for real. Earthelina, that's a blessing. Because a lot of people are having dreams about their ancestors. And it's funny because I was talking to one of my clients today, and she's an elder sister to us, and she said, "You must be the woman that was in my dream." I said, "What are you talking about?" I said, because I told her, I said, "I have to go a while to go see this house." And she was like, "The woman in the dream was looking at a house, and she was saying that the house was built in 1800s." And she said, "But I couldn't see the face." She said, "But the house had this many bedrooms, and it was big, it had a lot of land around it. And you kept saying, there's a lot of ancestors here." I said, "That probably was me." I said, "Because I'm going to see a house that was built in the 1800s." And she said, "Wow." You know, she was amazing. So, I don't know. She had the dream for me. But anyway, a lot of that energy is happening too. Sheila says, "Sounds 2 to 3 a.m. sound like a train hitting a brakes by..." Get back here. Get back here. Hold on, y'all. My phone doing what it want to do. I hate the sound of the ringing, like it really bothers me. You know what you do? I just lost it because my phone started acting crazy. What?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, family. I'm getting texts at the same time. Okay. Come on now. Stop freezing. Hold on.
Adaku E. Farland says, "Hello, family. Peace and blessing."
What happened?
They said there was some long sour faces at work today. I think that's the person.
Okay, somebody is
Did a
texting it.
ritual for.
We did a ritual last night for a client, and she said there was some long faces at work today. So that means that what we did worked. Okay, all right. A few days later, she came and asked me to make her some Cherokee bread. Okay, hey Tasha. All right, y'all. See the phone freezing
up
because of the text. Yeah. Anything from YouTube? Come on, YouTube.
Peace,
Y'all usually up
cuz.
and popping. YouTube, y'all got some questions? Any questions, family?
YouTube. Y'all got any questions? Let me see.
Okay. It's not letting me go back up because Facebook is being crazy. But anyway,
They say they were frozen on Facebook.
I don't know. Hello, family. Hey, Nkeche. Hey, Nkeche. How are you, Nkeche?
And Brooke says, "Is there anything big happening?"
Mia, the portal. The portal that's going to open tomorrow. Let me tell you all something. Some people were inboxing me, asking me what ritual you can do. I'm going to tell y'all what you can do. Because it's warm here in some places. But even if it's not, go outside and embrace the energy. Walk on the dirt barefooted. Embrace the energy, okay? When that portal opens, you want to let that energy be absorbed in your body so your DNA can make its transformation smoothly, okay? So what you want to do is you want to go outside, put your feet on dirt. Dirt. Connect up to the earth and embrace that energy. That's what I would do. That's the ritual that you should do. All right. Angela Payne says, beginning of November, sitting on the bed, I experienced someone pass by me and sat on my bed next to me. Felt the bed go down. Wow. First time? Really?
Spirits on the bed.
Angela T. Payne, who's the old lady with the old lady that I'm picking up? She has her hair in two buns. She's braided like this. She was so cute. She was like maybe a shade darker than me. And she used to wear nightgowns and, cute old lady. Your grandmother, she's sitting on the bed next to you. That's what I see. She had two. She used to put, how in the South they call them plaits. She would plait her hair, put it in, bun. And she had gray hair, really thick, coarse hair. And she was just the cutest little thing. And she was like a shade darker. That's who was sitting next to you on that bed. And Sir Cat, if it's going to be hot, throw them, kick them shoes up in the sky. Go to the park. Go somewhere where there's some clean dirt. Not where the dogs piss and shit all over the place. Okay? Where there's some clean dirt.
People piss and shit.
Right. And step on the dirt and embrace the energy.
Yeah. And I noticed too, the last few days they've been really pumping out the chemtrails. Man, today I was looking up, they had so many
They had about
chemtrails.
7 or 8,
They
right?
and what's happening is they keep. I feel like they're trying to manipulate the weather, and it's not getting through because it keeps coming up. It keeps popping up, and they'll say, "Oh, it's gonna be freezing," and it's hot the next day, and then the temperature will drop for a couple of days, then it go right back up to being 72, 73, 75, 76. So it's just like it's almost like Mother Nature and those who are trying to control the weather are having a fight. They're having a war.
There's a spiritual physical war between man and nature. Buffy Michelle, what time is the portal going to open? I couldn't tell you that. I don't know. I don't know, but my spirit says it's going to be early in the morning.
Janelle Brooks says, will anything come out of China and Russia? Ships at out east or west? Ships out of.
They already been out. Y'all knocking, hitting, the banging and the train sounds that y'all hear, those are ships. Don't let them fool you. Those are ships. They've been out. Lily says, are we going to get any predictions soon for January? Mother ADRINKRA, what you say?
Oh, yeah, we haven't done predictions in the last. I guess we can do something for January.
We ain't do no December predictions.
We didn't do November either. Did we do November?
Didn't we do November predictions, y'all? We did November, right?
I don't think so.
We didn't do November?
Because it was my birthday early that month, so I don't know if we came on and... I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't remember. I don't think so.
Angela D. Payne is your grandmother. Your mom's grandmother is your grandmother. I just described her to you. That's what I'm seeing. She wore plaits in her hair. And she sat right next to you on the bed. She was sitting there and hugging you. All right. Earth Tolena says, do you see the lawsuit Texas filed against the 4 states that allegedly committed voters fraud being successful in the Supreme Court? Why you ask me about politics? I don't want to talk about no politics. We got bigger and better things coming up. Who cares about those successful? Who cares about that? It ain't going to benefit us spiritual ones, Earth Tolena. Who cares about that? But I don't think so.
Hey, the cool Mcfarland says, do y'all think the aliens will harm us?
Do we think the aliens will? Let me turn around. Let me go back in my earth and turn around and see. Let's see. Sirius D. We're on the planet Sirius D. Guess what? No. They're not going to harm us. No. Sir Kes says, my house is at the park. That's perfect. Okay, Sir Kes says, Santi Marie, you watching this? This is everything we talked about. I don't see a Santi Marie on here, my sister. Thank you for sharing, though. Y'all share so everybody could get the news, too. Y'all get ready. Hello, family. Hey, your Moya. I read your comment earlier in reference to what you see. Now, the question we have for the people that are watching, what do you see? There's a portal that's opening tomorrow. The DNA's getting ready to get reactivated. People been hearing ringing in their ears, bodies vibrating. We're getting ready to go to the next conscious level of our beingness. So tell me what you see and what you feel.
We got another question from Janelle Brooks. She says, the military troops of China and Russia. She said, I guess she's talking about what she said about the ships coming from the east and west coast. So you think that Russia and China are going to attack us or something like that?
Janelle, do you think that they're going to attack?
She had another question. Jana Altrey says, is Donald Trump going to win the lawsuit regarding the election? Oh, somebody just asked that on there, didn't they?
Y'all with the politics. I ain't interested in talking about politics. I'm interested in talking about this beautiful spiritual transformation we're getting ready to go through. But at the end of the day, all that we see is nothing but politics. And all that you see is just a play to keep you focused over there while this is going on over here. But now they can't keep us focused over there. Really, honestly speaking, I think it's all fake. I think it's all fake. I really do. I really think it's fake. Lily Jai, you doggone right. We are the real aliens. That's right. Tolena, I know you serious. I mean, I know you curious, but you know it's all fake. It's all fake. It's just okay. There's so much energy right now between the beings because they're not going to tell you there's spaceships out. People are going to freak out. Just like the question we had earlier. Are the aliens going to hurt us? You can't tell people that because people will panic. They don't understand. And, you know, us being African indigenous ones, we already know. Coming from Africa. Some of you all don't know. Right?
I think if they were going to hurt us, they would have been hurt us because they've been here. They've been on this earth, in and out this earth for so long. Matter of fact, we was watching watching a podcast, Joe Rogan, and I didn't even know in 90, I want to say 92, he was talking about there was some aliens that came down into Africa on this
in South Africa.
On a playground at this school, and it was like 100 people saw the aliens, and they still described the same experience. This was in like 92 or something like that, and they still had the same exact story 20 years ago from when it happened, and they tried to say that all the kids were imagine what they saw. That's what the psychiatrist said.
Everybody can't have the same story. That's some bullshit. Okay.
Yeah, it was pretty interesting.
All right, so yeah, and the thing about it is we have to remember, for those of you who don't know the story, if you know, the Dogons, another one of the oldest tribes connected to ancient Kemet or Egypt, actually told you that the actual beings that came down to, teach us certain things. You had, the beings that came from the star system of the Sirius B. This is nothing new back home in Africa.
Yeah.
Here is something new, but didn't you also hear the stories about people telling the same stories, how they've been abducted? Everybody can't be wrong.
Yeah, but y'all don't even realize, those of you who practice African tradition don't even realize y'all interact with aliens.
Exactly.
All you gotta do is read the story about Eshu or Legba, and you'll realize, where he comes from when they start getting into where he comes from, and you look at the statues of how they say he looked. It doesn't take a genius to figure it out. If you can figure it out, just look.
Beings, yeah.
Just look at his head. Just look at him. It's like, if you read the stories and the oral stories that were passed down, just look at these Orishas and look at them, and you'll realize, what they are.
All right, good question. Lily Jai says, wait, question, do some of us get new soul contracts for 2021? Well, I'll tell you this, and it's good you brought up that question because the last couple of days, I've been seeing people's karma come back, and I'm talking about quicker than the flash of goddamn light, y'all. Real talk. Already 3 people called me. I knew like they was doing stuff that wasn't righteous, and all the unrighteousness came back to them. Left and right. You hear what I'm saying? Left and right. So when you speak of the new soul contract for 2021, if y'all remember, now I'm not sure how long you've been watching this, Lily Di, but for a very long time I've been telling people, do what's righteous. Do what's righteous. Right, Brother Dinker? This has been years.
Right.
Talking about, I don't care if you do spiritual work, I don't care if you do hoodoo, voodoo, whatever you want to call it, do what's righteous. Because if you don't, it's going to come back to you. This is put out by the elders in Africa years ago. Years ago. I'm talking about more than 10 years ago. Do what's righteous. And if you ain't into the traditions or dealing with some type of spiritual work, you still need to do what's righteous. Because this day was going to come. And this day is here and now. Watch. Y'all look at people around you. If you know anybody who did anything wrong, tell me what you have been seeing. Because we've been seeing the results of that karmic debt coming back to people. And the ancestors ain't playing, y'all. Will we have new soul contracts? It's very possible. You will, if you have done what's righteous to the best of your ability. And I say that because we're still imperfect beings and we're still brainwashed and socialized and programmed by society, but to the best of your ability. Okay? Tiger
Divine says, I ain't afraid of no ghosts.
Tiger Tiger Divine, I know you ain't afraid of no ghosts, not with that jewelry you be making on Instagram. You be making that jewelry to protect people. That's what you call
Tiger Divine,
yeah. All right. Santi says, okay, so yeah, there's a space task force. Okay. Hold on. Santi says, I had a dream a year ago about aliens trying to force me to take a vaccine. Really? Wow. That must have been the goddamn American damn aliens, because I don't know about that, because that's what they trying to do now. What y'all think about that? If they say you got to take a vaccine and y'all gonna do it, what's your question? What are they saying over there?
Albert Draper says, do you believe in portals to other dimensions or spiritual realms opening in dreams?
Yes, I do. Yes, they can open in dreams. Yes, they can. And you can go right through them portals, too, in your dreams.
Yeah, it's just, sometimes you dreaming you're actually in another portal anyway. I remember I had fell and hurt myself in a dream, and I woke up and my arm was hurting. It was hurting bad too. It was like felt like somebody had been beating on me when I woke up.
See? So what the hell Alexa doing? Alexa, stop listening to our conversation. Shit. She said Alexa's over here listening to our goddamn conversation, recording shit. All right now, Alexa. All right. Weren't there shape-shifting reptiles? Sir Cat, there's humans that can shapeshift.
If y'all don't believe us, it's actually articles that you can look up where they're talking about stories where in Africa where people have actually shape-shifted in front of people. I was reading this article and they said they had a problem with these kids that were these kids that in Africa, they said these kids are witches. They were born witches and stuff like that, and the parents just give them away or just abandon them because they're scared of them. And this one, in the article I was reading, this girl, she had got hit by a car, and when she got hit by a car, she turned into a cat. And the man who hit her, he was trying to comfort her, and then he got out and seen it was a cat. He started trying to kill it because it's turned from a human into a cat.
But it's
like you
possible.
hear these stories all the time. This is not something that's made up.
It's
These
real.
people,
it's
this
real,
happens a lot in Africa.
You can shapeshift. All right. Earth Tilly says, weren't there aliens that came up from water? There's a lot of alien beings underwater. See, when they come from space, remember I told you all when I did the Antarctica scrying, they come from space. They come through Antarctica. But there's some underwater beings. There's a lot of underwater beings, and there's a lot of underwater cities. Yeah. Now, for those of you, a lot of people are pretty much into the Yoruba tradition. I don't like to call it religion because it's not a religion. It's a cultural way of life, tradition. And when you hear them talk about Olokun, Olokun is a water being. You know what I mean? In my traditions in Frutista, we have many water beings. And from what I heard, especially our island in Africa, our island is surrounded by nothing but water. I heard most of the water beings were over in that area, and they started there in Cabo Verde. So we have a lot of spiritual water beings that we deal with. Very powerful to do some damage, because you got to remember, water is very powerful. That's why I said don't mess with that Mother Sea. She can come take down your whole goddamn world. She'll put you underwater. Y'all know? So don't mess with the Mother Sea. Okay.
Cosmically Divine says, facts. I have seen human shapeshift.
See? All right. Sheila says there's a mothership in the sky that's stationed in the sky every night. I have seen it move from left to right, and it spits out other crafts. You know what, Sheila? At about 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, I hear a huge mothership come, and it always comes over here. But every time we look at the window,
there's nothing.
It hides from us.
And then when you go outside, you don't hear the sound anymore.
Yeah, you don't. It cloaks itself. Okay, Sir Cass said, is the mermaids and the mermen prepared to come on land? They already been on land. The mermaids and the mermen, they can shapeshift too. They shape into human beings. And when they go back into the water, they turn back into the mermaids.
And they can shapeshift into animals also.
Right, they can shapeshift, and actually people don't know the dolphins can do that. Yep.
Warrior of light, peace and blessings. Anyone having trouble with ringing in the ear, I have it right now and I can't sleep. You see it going away from me.
The ringing in the ears is part of the transformation. I don't know if you was on earlier, but everybody in here is having ringing of the ears, and it is loud. It is loud. So you are just truly connected to the universe. When you hear the ringing, like I heard it tonight, and like some of the people on here heard it, that means you deep in, you connected. That means your DNA is going to straight transformation. Because I was sitting in the car and I could hear it, and it was getting on my nerves because it was real loud. I was like, I need to put on some binaural frequencies. I was going to tell y'all that earlier. If it gets too much for you, because I know a client called me the night before, and the client was asking about the ringing, and she said it was really, really bothering her.
And our initiates, so they said
Right.
that helped them sleep. We recommend it. Well,
The binaural
binaural frequencies
that'll help with the ringing in the ear. So if you have some headphones, and if you're hearing that ringing and it's really getting to you, put your headphones on.
Or put it on your TV and just fall asleep.
Right, you can put it on the TV too. Yeah.
It'll knock you straight out. Most people it will anyway. Ndinkra says, my granddaughter says she is practicing working on her superpowers.
I heard the grandkids say that here too. I have superpowers, then I'm gonna have more superpowers. They know. Y'all better listen to them babies. Y'all better listen to them because they know more. Another thing, KD Williams says they are saying that the vaccine will be mandatory for healthcare workers. Well, I guess a lot of healthcare workers are going to be fleeing the healthcare system because a lot of people are saying they ain't getting no vaccine.
Some people already quit.
Yep.
Some people are already quitting, looking for other jobs because they don't want to be in that because they don't want to take the vaccine.
Earth Tolena says, yep, a black cat took me through a portal in a dream to show me something. That was Bastet. These people walking around look like shapeshifters. There's a lot of people right now when we go out that I can see that are not human. They come from different planets, or they're different beings. They're not the same beings. Anyone ever have sleep paralysis where in your sleep you're being held down and can't scream?
I used to have that a lot as a child. I think I've only had it maybe a couple of times since I've been grown. Mm-hmm. But I used to have it a lot as a child. I used to always see a man in the closet with a damn top hat on, standing in my closet. So I would run and jump. I'd jump up and run, turn on the light, and then I would go close the damn closet door.
You scared?
Fuck that. Yeah. Shit, I was scared when I was a kid. That shit used to scare the shit out of me. One time, a man came after my grandfather died. So I assumed it was my grandfather, but I wasn't sure. And he was trying to, like, touch me and, like, get my attention and shit. I hid under the cover.
Scary.
Mm-hmm.
All right, y'all. Okay, so look. Lee says, I heard most of our spirit guides are cat. I don't know how true that. You see the African traditions, I don't like to say spirit guides. We have ancestors, we have warrior spirits, we have witches, we have different things that walk around us.
And some traditions, your ancestors, your ancestors and the orishas are your spirit guide. Whoever your head is, they consider that your spirit guide.
Where my black cats at? Where my back?
They out there.
Santi, I got 2 black cats. Black cats are usually good to have because they are sent by your ancestors. So do not let them make you believe that black cats are bad luck. No, they're not. As a matter of fact, my black cats are some spiritual cats, and they are not bad luck. They actually, they are very protective. My cats follow me everywhere, from the kitchen to the bedroom, back. They follow me everywhere. Let me tell you something. If there's spirits around, they will sit at the foot of our bed to make sure that we're protected from spirits. And we think there's this lane there, but what they're doing is they're protecting you from spirits. Black cats are very, very powerful. Our cats are named Ra and Tahuti.
Tahuti, that little joker. I see him in the kitchen and I walk in his bedroom and his ass will be on the goddamn bed. And I'm all like, I swear that damn cat was just in the kitchen. I always say that, no, I'm
Yeah.
like, I just seen, and a lot of
He astral travels real quick and fast.
and I seen one time he went into this closet, and I shut the door, and I'm like, damn, he's not moving around. And then I turn around, his ass was on the bed. It'd be weird shit with him, just that little one, Tahuti.
Yeah, cause that's why I named him Tahuti, because when I got him, his tail would do it like this, so it was very magical. And Spirit said he is Tahuti in the form of a cat, so that's why I named him Tahuti. He's very magical. Ra is he's more bougie. You know what I mean? A little bougie. He don't want you to touch him. You know, but he's a protector though. I watch him. He's a protector. But black cats are not bad luck. And as a matter of fact, if you ever see a black cat around you, black cats are sent by your ancestors to check on you. To check on you. If you see them, get them if you can. If you're a cat person.
Yeah, he is bougie. The Tahuti, he'll try to eat your food, right? But Ra, if I try to give him like a piece of fish or something, he'll look at that fish and look at me and turn his head like he ain't, like, why the hell you trying to feed me? Like, I don't want nothing from you. But the little cat Tahuti, he greedy. He'll run over there and eat it. M. Brooks says, I can't help but stare at people because their energy and they seem to look like aliens to me.
Yeah, and you probably are picking that up because some people are not human. They are alien beings. Your spirit is probably recognizing beings. Okay, hold on. So, wait a minute. Let me go back up. Yep, me too. The ringing to be so loud that I caught myself getting irritated a bit. It does irritate you, Earthling, and trust me. You do get irritated because it's real loud. And Keisha says, Tasha and Zinga, thanks. Okay, I must have missed your conversation. I'm quitting. Old folks used to say, which riding your back? Sheila, yeah. But that, pretty much, y'all got to be careful with that. Because with those situations where they hold you down, a lot of times it be demons.
Mm-hmm.
Be demons trying to get you.
You try and jump in your body while you sleep, or they've been waiting to.
Tasha and Singh said, I went through that too. There was someone always in my closet. I told my parents and they said I needed to see a psychiatrist. What? That's not right.
Shit.
That's not right. See, parents, y'all better don't do that because the kids be seeing. Because, see, children are open vessels. So they'll come to children quicker than they'll come to adults. Because they know the children are going to be afraid. So if your child tells you they're seeing, so you better listen.
Yeah, a lot of kids that see spirits need to be grounded. They need protection around them. You know.
My grandfather used to say, I used to tell him, Granddaddy, the bed is shaking. Ain't no bed shaking. Go upstairs. I got a bed. I'll be like, Granddaddy, the bed is shaking. I don't want to go upstairs right now. I would be crying. I'm scared to go upstairs because the bed shaking. He was like, get your butt up there and go to bed. So I told my mother. And my mother sent my sister, she was older, to sleep with me. My sister say, Ma, she's not lying. The bed was shaking. And she said something sat on the bed and the cat and the dog was downstairs. So my mother, who is also a traditional healer, she went to go get some herbs and some stuff and candles and did some type of work in the house. And after that, we didn't have no problem. But Granddaddy didn't want to believe me because he said, I was not seeing things, and the house was goddamn haunted. It was so damn haunted.
He think you want to go to bed.
Yeah, he thought I didn't want to go to bed. That he had to. One time we was in the room, cause I love my granddad. I was everywhere with my granddaddy, right? So now we was in a room, and I was watching old movie show, back then, and the door to the sewing room slammed. Ain't nobody was in the house. His old behind believed me. Then after that, he started saying, we got to get this house right. There's some spirits in this house. I said, I told you, Granddaddy. There was someone always in my closet. I told my parents, okay, peace and blessings. Hey, Cynthia.
See, I ain't the only one who seen the damn spirit in the fucking closet. I used to see him under the bed. I used to see little shit under the bed, but I think those were gargoyles and shit. But I always saw a man in the damn closet. I used to make sure I kept that fucking closet door shut.
All right, Jaleesa said for 2 days a straight cat came to her back porch and just stared at her and came through the window. What color was the cat? Destiny Diamore says I have a cat with a star on the head and one with an arrow. That's interesting. That's beautiful though.
I read this article. I think it was last year. They was talking about these Caucasian kids. They were doing a ritual to Marie Laveau, playing around to see if it really worked. And they went to her graveyard, supposedly her graveyard, and did a seance or whatever. And they said nothing worked. But then the next day, they say a black cat showed up at their house and the door and just was staring at him and just meowing, but wouldn't come in the house, just kept staring at him. And they started looking up what does it mean. And in New Orleans, they say if a black cat comes to you out of nowhere, it's Marie Laveau, and it scared the shit out of them.
That's what they get for playing around with ancestors. They ain't got no business playing around with. All right. What if you see a dead black cat, Adinkra?
Huh?
What if you see a dead black cat?
A dead black cat. It depends on how it died. I don't think nothing. What you mean, like spiritually, or is what you mean?
No, she said she see. What if you see a dead black cat?
I don't think nothing of dead animals or alive animals. I don't know. Only thing.
It don't mean nothing.
Only thing that gets my attention is if somebody if I see a dead chicken or something, or some feathers and shit.
No, because sometimes people do use black cats for sacrifice for their
rituals. Yeah,
rituals.
they do, but
and they'll take the hair of the black cat, or they'll try to cut the head off a black cat. Because there's some spirits in Africa that needs a cat.
Take black cats.
Take black cats.
But you really don't need no black. All you need is just some of his fur. You ain't gotta kill the damn cat. Just cut some of his fur off and use it.
Right, just cut some of the fur off.
But people use cats to, well, I ain't gonna say what they use it for, but they use it, black cats especially, to really harm people.
Destiny, you need to keep protection on. You got to keep your protection on. How do you guard your portal, your personal portals, right? You got to keep protection on you.
Miss Erica says, any advice on the bright lights that come around my patio at night? Sometimes it comes all the way up to my patio door. She's talking about the orbs? Those are spirits. I think she's talking about orbs. Are you talking about orbs, Miss Erica?
Looks like somebody might have killed that earthling. That's what I'm seeing. Somebody might have killed that cat.
Killed him. Oh, she's
looks like they ran over the cat.
Well.
I was walking down the street. Okay, she's seen one by a street light. All right. I always see coyotes by my house. Destiny Moore, you better be careful with the coyotes.
Coyotes will attack your
ass. They'll attack you, and they got rabies.
I was just finna say that. A lot of
Yep. They got rabies. You got to be careful with those coyotes. So, Jaleesa, the cat is just coming to your house and just meowing at the door. And see, cats are very smart. They come from the lion family. They come from their own planetary system. So, cats are they're highly smart and highly spiritual. Sometimes they know who's going to treat them good and who's not. So maybe they know that you're going to try to treat the cat good. Jaleesa, but spirits say you don't really like cats like that.
Miss Erica says, I feel like the orbs are my spirit guides and my ancestors.
The orbs are your spirit guides and your ancestors? Well, it could be.
She said they come to our patio door. She seen them.
There's a lot at your patio door? Thank you for the $15 donation, Erica Mcfarland. Thank you so much. All right, family, before we wrap it up, do we have any more questions? Any more questions?
Well, oh, you already answered.
Which one?
She says, you are welcome. I assume that's
So everybody, tomorrow is the 12th. Tomorrow's the day the portal is supposed to open. What do you want to do? You want to go outside barefooted and you want to embrace that energy because, as the ancestors and the beings been telling us for years to get grounded back to nature. So you can get that connection back with nature and the universe. So tomorrow you need to go outside, connect yourself back with nature, grab barefooted, touch the ground, make sure your feet touch the ground, okay? And connect yourself with nature so you can get your DNA. Why am I afraid of cats? I'll tell you in a minute, Lanice. You can get yourself connected, get your DNAs, up and popping so they start reactivating so you could gain your superpowers, as everybody's saying. That's the thing. Everybody's saying, the portal's going to be open and we're going to get more superpowers.
Miss Erica, I don't know. I don't. As if you're outside a lot, you're gonna see orbs everywhere. I just wouldn't. I don't know. I wouldn't put too much stock in worrying about it. As long as you don't see them in your house, because you see, I see orbs all the time, like everywhere, especially when I'm outside.
Yeah, I see them a lot too. When you're spiritual and you used to seeing spirits, they come to you because they know that you can see. Mm-hmm. So yeah, Jaleesa, see, that's what I thought. You don't like cats. Spirit showed me you didn't like cats. You don't like them at all. Okay, all right. Lily says, what about dogs? Well, see, dogs are a little bit different. You have the dogs that some of them dogs be demons. Okay.
She think pit bulls are demon dogs.
No, I don't think pit bull are demon dogs. I think they're trained to be evil. You know who the dogs that are demons? No. German Shepherds are gods. So we got the what do you call it? Doberman Pinschers. We have what do you call those? Rottweilers. Okay, those dogs are easily possessed. I'm coming from the spiritual standpoint of view. Those dogs are easily possessed. So dogs can be. And
those are the main. Those ones they'll turn on you quick.
Right. Those dogs can be possessed. They're open vessels to the disagreeable spirits. Certain cats are too. Black cats are not.
Miss Woodtown, Texas. She said pits are terrible. I love pit bulls.
Look
They're
here.
real smart. Them some smart ass.
I don't like the way they look. They just look like they mean. They just look like they'll bite your hand off. See, I don't like pit bulls.
I don't know this.
Only big dogs I like are German Shepherds.
The sweetest dogs I ever seen were pit bulls.
How you know if you didn't have every dog?
Nah, just the dogs I've come across.
Like, did you ever have a German Shepherd?
Yeah, no, I never had one. I never had a German Shepherd, but I had a Doberman Pinscher. That motherfucker was mean.
Yeah,
but we was mean to it, so I knew if we would have kept it by
German Shepherds,
it was gonna attack my little ass because I was mean to it. But I was a little kid though. I don't know why I didn't like. I didn't like cats either.
He was kicking the goddamn dog and pulling his tail.
I didn't kick him. I didn't pull his tail.
Yes, you did. You was doing all kinds of stuff to the dog. See,
he didn't have no tail. He didn't have no tail. He, because my dad put the thing on. He had
on the Doberman Pinscher.
Yeah.
Okay, so you never had a German Shepherd.
I never had a German Shepherd.
My granddaddy had a German Shepherd, and when my granddaddy said, "Watch me in that yard," that dog would not move by my side. If I put it back, he walked with me. If I went to the front, he walked with me. And if he said, "Don't move," he didn't move. One time, the mailman came up to the fence and tried to give me the mail and tell me to give it to granddaddy. That dog jumped over the fence, chased the mailman down the street. The mailman was so scared, he dropped his mail bag, ran inside his goddamn mail truck, and he was scared. He was shaking. So my grandfather had to call the dog back in the yard. Now, I was about 6 years old. I remember.
And dog bite me, I'm going to kill that
motherfucker. No. See, first of all, the dog was protecting me.
I'm just saying.
Suppose the mailman was trying to snatch me. So the dog figuring, how you sticking your hand over the fence to give this 6-year-old girl mail? You might try to snatch her or something. So the dog jumped over the fence. So my grandfather called the mailman back. He was shaking. I remember he was shaking to death. And my grandpa said, "Here, let me give you some water or something. I'm sorry, but he protects my grandchild." I'll never forget that. That man was so goddamn scared, he dropped his mail bag, okay? He took off. He was like, All right. Tasha says, my pit bull is sweet. My sister-in-law had a pit bull and she was sweet, but I just don't like him. I mean, she was a good dog. She was cute. She was sweet. But me personally, I don't want a pit bull. I'd rather German Shepherd.
I ain't like cats when I was growing up. Cause my uncle, the one that drive trucks, he was jealous because I had a lot of muscles back in the day. I was out, and he would see me without my shirt on, and he would throw cats and shit on my back. He see me walk on my chest. He was jealous because I was.
You sure like them now, though. That's your little buddies.
Yeah, I deal with them. I don't think they good pets, but.
Really? Like, you know what? He's sitting up here faking the fuck in front of the camera, y'all.
No, I like the cats, but I don't think they make good pets.
He really likes
They don't make good pets.
He spoils the hell out of Tahuti. Yes, he does.
They don't make good pets, though.
The cat be laying on his chest. The cat will make him pet him. And he feels so sorry for the cat. He's sitting up here faking the funk, y'all.
The cat does make me pet him because he'll just sit there and rub his head on me until I pet him. Or he'll put his head under my hand and like make me pet him.
The last dog I had, Tasha, was a Maltese, a little cute white Maltese, and somebody stole her.
Erica, she say why they don't make because they spray. They fucking spray. I don't like changing. I don't like cleaning up after them. Cause you gotta they kitty litter. You gotta change their kitty litter. I don't like doing that shit.
Lenise Burton, why are you afraid of cats? You're afraid of cats because you probably had an experience with a cat in one of your past lives. Yep. There's certain dogs that are spiritual though. My daughter got a what do you call it?
A blue-eyed devil. He got blue eyes. Her husky got blue eyes.
He's cute though. He's smart. He's
bad.
Smart. He's real bad though, but he's smart. He's a husky. And he's just so damn fresh, but he know what you're saying. I told him no. I was talking to him. He was talking back. I said, I love you. He tried to say, I love you back. So,
nah, she could train cats, though. She trained cats to talk and shit. She used to tell me, she was like, my cat calls me mom. I thought she was like, I was like, the hell she talking about my cat calls me mom? And then she said, and they'll talk to you. She was telling me this shit. I'm like, yeah, You know how people talk to you, just be like, yes, okay, yeah, sure, yeah, whatever. And one day I was in the room, and the cat called me by my name, and I was like, what the fuck? And I was like, nah, I'm tripping. And then like a couple of days later, he looked at her and he said, Mom. And I was like, what the fuck? The cat does talk. I'd never seen a cat talk before. I thought she was making that shit up. The fucking cat. She teaches her damn cat. I don't know how she does it, but she teaches them damn animals to talk.
But you gotta communicate with animals. That's why.
She teaches
he ain't wait till he see me shape-shift into a cat. He ain't seen that yet. He ain't ready for that. All right, so now.
Alan Johnson said he love his cat.
I know that's why. I love my little boys. I call them my boys. They're my boys, right? Okay, so.
Yeah, she was ready to put me out because of the cat.
Don't lie. Do not lie.
Yeah, you are.
Do not lie.
I got mad because we got a cat that was outside. It was a stray cat.
And so he came to you, not
the
me.
damn cat kept spraying over the house, but he was only doing it because of the twin babies that came and he was jealous. So he started spraying all over the house. And I got mad. I was like, this motherfucker. Because he would come look at me and use the bathroom right on the rug, and he had his thing right there. So I got mad and threw his ass outside. I'm like, fuck this damn cat. And she's like, you don't get that cat. You get your motherfucking ass out.
Oh, stop lying.
Yeah, she was
Why
mad
you
at
don't
me.
add the truth? He
She
threw
was
the
mad
cat out
because I threw the cat out.
He threw the cat out in the goddamn rain and thunder and the lightning.
I don't care if it was right, because as far as I'm concerned, the motherfucker ain't living no more.
Well, shit, it was your cat.
I don't care. Well, if it was my cat, I had the right to throw it away.
You don't treat animals that way. You do not treat animals that way because they're very spiritual. Now, look here. Hold on. All right, there's
cats,
11.
That's why I don't like them motherfuckers. I like them.
You shut up. I like them. On your goddamn chest.
I like them, but they just make bad pets.
All right, they don't make bad pets because if you let the cat lay on your chest and make you rub him, then yeah, okay.
They make bad pets.
Whatever. There's 11 people that passed away November 28th. You got to give me the names, Lanice. You know that. You know me now. Give me the first names. Both of the couple passed away. There's 11 people that passed away November 29th. Now he's doing on the other side. Okay, give me the name of his first name.
Everybody love cats.
Oh, no, she said a loving dog that passed away. Give me the dog's name, Denise.
Oh, typo.
And the last thing we're going to talk about, and I'm going to share with y'all before we go.
Tam Possible said there's cats talking on YouTube.
See, I told you cats can talk. All right, so, dog. What's the dog's name? Polo. He passed away November 28th. What happened to the dog? What happened to him? Poor thing. He's okay. Did he have brown spots on him? Did he have some type of brown spots on him? I'm trying to pick him up like a little bit. I see some, I don't know if he had brown spots on him. What kind of dog was it?
It sound like a...
Don't start no shit. This thing sound like a mutt. Can you get me the hold on. All right. Mass and colon. Oh wow. Yeah, animals get cancer too. Yes, they do. They sure do.
Yeah, because people be feeding them human food.
Yes, pit bull. Poor baby. Oh. He did have some brown spots on him. He's okay. He's good. He'll be back soon. He's coming back. He'll be back soon. All right, ladies. Last, Nikki, Nikki, you think y'all will have any ending year going to New Year? Yeah, we're going to do the New Year prediction.
Yeah, we're going to make it this month.
We'll make it this month. We've just been so busy. We've been out looking at houses. I mean, we've been doing a lot of work and everything like that. So we've been very, very busy. Dealing with new clients, in and out of town. So, we've been real busy. But how many ladies on here have tried Yoni Steams or used Yoni Steams? On YouTube and Facebook. Can you pass me the thing over there so I can show everybody?
Okay, hold on.
How many ladies? If you use Yoni Steams or if you use tried Yoni Steams, let me know.
Where is that?
The box over there. Or the bag. It's the gold bag should be over there.
This right here?
I have, yeah. Everything is in there?
I assume. I don't know.
Actually, one of the jars is in there. Okay, yeah, everything is in there.
Everything.
All right, ladies. And I asked that reason because... No, that's separate. I didn't even begin. I asked that reason if you have used Yoni Steams and you're really serious about taking care of your body, I want to introduce something new to y'all. Because, everybody's into the Yoni Steam, the Yoni Pearls all these years. And if you do Yoni Steams, do check out my sister, YoniInstitute.com. The Yoni Institute, she has some of the best that I know. I've been using hers for years, and she has some of the best. So check out the Yoni Institute. And if you need any Yoni, steams and stuff like that, she got it. She's got the good stuff, okay? Now, we focus on our yonis, but we never focus on our breasts. And a lot of you does many people know anybody who's had breast cancer or breast tumors or breast cysts or fibroid cysts? If you do, I want to let you all know, as well as we take care of our yonis, we need to take care of our babies. I call them my girls, right? Take care of your breasts because we don't take care of our breasts. We're so focused on the yoni, we forget that the breast is neglected. And a lot of times, what happens is we're not realizing how important the breast is and how sacred are. I call them the natural nourishers because the breasts are used to nourish the babies. Okay? They're the natural nourishers of the earth. So, a lot of times we don't take care of our breasts. And we're so focused on the yoni, not realizing that the breast is just as important because the breast holds on to energy. There's energy attached to your breast. You wear bras all the time. So you're stagnating that energy. So a lot of times, you have women who will come down with fibroids in their breasts, cysts in their breasts, or breast cancer because they have not taken care of their breasts. So ancestors had me create what we call Pambry breast mask, okay? And what it does is it pulls toxins out of your breast when you do the breast mask, okay? The important thing to do is make sure that you nurture. Now, this is probably one of the most sensitive part of the woman's body. You always hear this, and people looking at it sexual, but I'm coming at it from a real health standpoint of view because I know a lot of women who have fibrosis in their breast. it's time to start taking care of your breast too. So what it does is it pulls the toxins out of your breast. Okay? Ancestors gave me this, and I'm launching it next week. If you all want to order, you can let me know, and I'll let you know when I'm gonna launch the page next week. Launch everything next week. Your breast mask will come with oils, massage oils for your breast, as well as the mask. Okay, so let me just show y'all everything it comes with. Okay, it comes in this cute little bag. Okay, so it'll be the breast mask will have certain herbs in there that'll pull the toxins out of your body. One of them being burdock root. Okay, comes with the little card telling you about the breast. It comes with the little cup. Okay, y'all can see the little cup right here, and it'll come with the massage oils. These are empty right now, but it'll come with the massage oils, and it'll come with the water to mix your breast mask with. Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all like this, ladies. Coming into 2021, you want a whole new body makeover. Your body is going to be lighter. So the yoni steams are going to be important to your steps of healing your body, the breast mask, and also what you put in your body. Okay. And these breast masks is called Pambry, okay? And these breast masks can be used 3 times a week. And you also need to make sure you massage your breast 3 times a week. Take good care of your breast, because you're also too, let me tell you from your lymph nodes under your arm. You have lymph nodes under your arm that connect to your breast, right? Which holds stagnant energy. So don't sleep with a bra on. Take off your bras at night. Okay, some of you are worried about your breast sagging. Don't worry about it. Take it off, because you gotta let your breast breathe. The internal side of your breast has to breathe too. This is why a lot of women, end up developing sometime. I'm not gonna say a lot, but a few women develop breast cancer. Sometimes they have these, like I said, they call them fibroid adenomas, and they're lumps in your breast. Okay, so ladies, get serious. You take care of your yonis, take care of your breast too. I will be launching the full product by the end of this week. Okay, I was waiting for one more ingredient for the oils, because everything is going to be to focus on assisting with pulling toxins out, and healing and nurturing your breast. Okay, so y'all look out, and y'all let me know what you think. I want that occurs indeed. Okay, Cynthia, I got you. Santi Marie, the burdock root is very good. They did a study years ago in China, and they found that 75% of women who had breast cancer, the burdock root actually assisted with healing or helping the tumors in the breast shrink. Okay, that was in China. I read it in somewhere a long time ago, but I do know burdock root is really good for the blood as well. But one of the products in there is burdock root, because we don't realize, just like you use a face mask. Y'all use face masks, it pulls toxins out of your skin. Why wouldn't you think that would do that for your breast? A lot of times we neglect the breast. No, don't neglect your babies, you know what I mean? And the thing about it, family, I'll tell you this, for years, I breastfed both of my daughters, but my breast never sat, because I took care of my breast. My mother used to tell us things to do, and, in African tradition, certain things you do with your body, your breast, and all that. There's certain herbs you will use. So with saying that, I just want to share it with my family now. They told me it's time. Ancestors told me it's time, okay?
She did a good job.
Who?
Whoever taught you.
Oh. Don't be fresh.
I'm just saying they don't.
Bakume madra shamfraben kuze. Okay.
Miss Woodtown says, I am interested. Erica Mcfarland says she's interested. She said, will you put the price on your page?
Yeah, Erica Mcfarland, I wanted to wait for my last ingredient, because I did some more research on this. As well as I'm giving y'all the African secrets, I did the research on this oil that I wanted to use, so it was the oil that was holding us up. So now I got what oil I'm going to use for you to use when you actually finish your mask. You're going to massage your breast with the oils. That's going to do some stuff too, okay? I will let you all know. I'm going to probably launch at the end of this week. And when I do, I'll make sure I let everybody know. I'm going to make it affordable. It's a breast kit. It's a whole breast kit, okay? So I'll definitely make it affordable, because I'm really more focused on our women really getting serious about taking care of their breasts. And if you do the yoni steams, do check out our sister and she has, it's the YoniInstitute.com. Check her out, her site, and tell her Nikki Love referred you all, because she has some really good products for you. And she don't just have the ones just for the Yoni steam. She has them for the fibroids, that you can do the Yoni steam with. We also have the teas that you can drink. We do sell the teas that you can drink, but she has the actual steams and the teas. And we have one tea that we just use with ours. But she has the teas and she has the steams that you can use. She sells the pots too. So y'all go check her out, the Yoni Institute.
And those of you who want babies, drink this tea we sell.
Well, the tea actually helps with making you very, very fertile. If you're trying to get pregnant, the tea does more than just that. Whereas we don't focus on the yoni, because I'm not into the yoni thing. I let my sisters do that, right? And I'll go to her. That's her thing. She teach me. But when it comes to the breast and the rituals that we do to help with pregnancy and stuff like that, we do have a herb that can do some things for you. Okay. But it also helps with fibroids, because what the actual plant does, it'll shrink fibroids and allow your womb to become clean, so you can then get pregnant. Okay.
Crystal Green says, do you have anything for stretch marks?
Crystal Green, do I have anything for stretch marks? Boy, Crystal Green, let me go to spirit on that for you, because I don't know. That skin is stretched. The baby's a beautiful thing. I don't even say damage. It's a beautiful thing, because you can see the results of a beautiful, beautiful being that you brought into this world. But I will see. You have really bad stretch marks, don't you, Crystal? You don't like them. I just seen a vision of it. Okay? I just seen a vision of it. But let me see what spirit tell me to put together. Let me tell y'all something. There's one thing I don't play with. I go to spirit. I don't go to a book. I go to spirit. Spirit shows me things. Right? Now, they'll give me a lead sometime, and then I'll take it from there, and I'll go to the rest with my ancestors. They'll give me a lead, but one time I remember I needed something for my daughter, because they wouldn't help her in the hospital. And I got mad. I said, take my child out the hospital. Give me her. Brought her home. And I went to my ancestors. And now on my father's side, they were also spiritual. And my great-grandfather was a medicine man, in America. They was spiritual too, just like my African side. And I called him and I said, tell me what to use to heal her. Because she had a C-section and they didn't sew her right. And blood was squirting straight out her stomach. She got an infection. I was like, And they wasn't healing it. So I went to the ancestor and I called my great-grandfather. And I went into the herb shop. And he showed me yarrow. And I didn't know about yarrow. I knew about a lot of herbs, but he showed me yarrow. And I went to the ancestors to get that. So, Crystal, let me go to the ancestors for you on that and just see what they say as far as you needing something to kind of fade away your stretch marks, okay?
Eddie Cool Mcfarland says, is y'all teas on the website? No, it's not on the website. Usually we only recommend that for clients that
right, that are doing like somebody who needs ritual work.
Like they call us and stuff like that. But if you want it, you can just get in touch with WUNAM.
Right. If y'all want anything, hit us inbox either on YouTube or on Facebook. Jaleesa, you know where I'm at. You let me know. You can get some of it, okay? Just hit me up. I can't wait to try your product. Lily, okay, all right. I'm gonna put it out. Like I said, most likely this week everything will be launched. Because I have to make the oils. The powder's already made. I just got to make the oils, and I had to get one last ingredients. And I will tell you all this. We are African indigenous traditional healers first. Every product we sell on the website, every product that we give to anybody is specifically for you, but we also do spiritual work over all of our products to enhance the energies of whatever the plants have already have in them. Mm-hmm. So we do spiritual work over all of our products. Okay, so it's not just going to be something that we take off the shelf or we mix together. No, after we're done, I'm praying a good 15 minutes or 20 minutes over these products to do and help our people. So just know that every product we have, I don't care if it's necklaces, bracelets, and we sell a lot of things, oils. And Brother ADRINKRA also been led by the Spirit to create an oil that's going to make your hands more powerful if you do spiritual work. And we'll talk about that.
Ritual work. It's gonna have 16 herbs in it. 12 are gonna be from Africa, 4 are gonna be from America.
Right. Okay. All right. So, family, was saying that I will let you all know this week. Keep checking back on our Facebook page and on the YouTube for Pambre. It's called Pambre. It's spelled Pambre, short for pampering your breast. Okay, pampering your breast. So it's Pambre. Okay, and it's trademarked and it's copyrighted because you got people that be hating and try to steal and do stuff. You know what I mean? All right, Cynthia, I'll let you know. Cuz. Thank you, ancestors, for our brother and sister. I'm grateful for Nicky Live. I'm waiting on my products now. I can get testimony for several products. As a matter of fact, Tiffany, we just finished doing the spiritual work over yours last night, so we'll be sending it out Monday. Okay? And your Sirius D is being worked over by the frequencies, so we'll be sending your product out Monday.
Yeah, we did see. We did. I remember we were selling a lot of Series D, and then we seen somebody used our name for the series. They named it what we said it was.
Yeah.
And they used it. They were selling it at our Series D on the website.
Yeah, people try to do stuff like that, and it's, my thing is there's money for everybody to make. I'm not selfish. My thing is there's enough money for everybody. Just like I said, everybody's doing Yoni's thing, but at the end of the day, you still got to trademark and copyright your stuff because people will take your idea and try to run with it and do this. And my thing is, it's okay, but you be creative with your stuff, right? Because, like I said, there's enough money for everybody.
Some people can't think for themselves, so they got to use other people's ideas.
Well, that's not my goddamn problem. I work through spirit. When spirit tells me to create, I create, and that's what I do. And y'all know, y'all attest me. When I was supposed to come out with Sirius D, we came out with Sirius D. As y'all notice, I don't promote it no more because they'll tell me when to sell. I go straight by spirit. They said create Sirius X, Sirius XX for this Corona thing. I did it. You see it was up there. After I sold a certain amount, I take it off because I'm operating by spirit, right? Spirit say you need to create a breast mask because women are coming down with this, I do it by spirit. So a lot of times, people, they'll take it and try to twist it around. They get a bottle. They try to copy and do the same. No, it's okay. Be creative because there's enough money for everybody. But do not copy exactly what I do. Create your own shit. You know what I mean?
They copy us a lot.
Everybody, you got to be, people, you got to be creative. I know everybody and their mother make Yoni teams now. Now, the Yoni Institute, I've been dealing with her for years. I love that sister, and she does a great job. She's really good. If I want to get certified, I would go to her. However, that's not my thing. So let her have that. That's what she does best. You know what I mean? So I will support her. But there's a whole bunch of them out there. Everybody's doing Yoni stuff. It's okay because there's enough money for everybody. Everybody got their own clients. We don't realize there's enough money. But my thing is be creative. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Be creative, okay?
Yeah, they got the name for it off our website. They spelled it wrong though.
What?
Muket. Remember they spelled it wrong?
Oh, you poured some of that in there?
Yeah. Oh, you didn't want none in there?
No, it tasted funny. I thought it was gonna be plain water, and I had the food. I was like, "What the hell you put in this goddamn drink?" I love you too, my sis. She said, "I'm gonna cry. I love how the ancestors do this to me. I'm so glad you were here, sis. I got real tears." Oh, don't cry. Don't cry.
Black Queen 82, peace and blessings.
Hey, Laura Aranda, we got your protection too. Your son got you something. He told me, he said, my mother said, next time you order a protection necklace from Nicky, I want one. So we got yours too. We're sending yours out Monday. You and Angels, okay? All right, family. We've been on here long enough. I got to get my old people sleep. Old people sleep. So we're going to come on and we're definitely going to do the predictions. We'll try to come on this week, okay? Mm-hmm. We're going to try to come on again this week on Tuesday night. Like I said, we've been so busy, but we'll definitely try to come on because it's important because of the spiritual transformation we're going through. So we'll see everybody on Tuesday night. What's your favorite song? What's your favorite song? Tell me. Which one? Cosmic Love or Mama Africa? You gotta tell me which one you want to hear. You want to put the website in the thing?
The website, WUNAM and ADRINKRA.com.
Let me see. Which one did you say? Everybody Loves Africa? No, that's not it. It's Come With Me to Africa. Okay, I got you. Tell people on the line while I put this on.
Tell people what?
The website.
I put it in the chat. I put it in the chat, WUNAM&ADRINKRA.com. We actually have it on all our live shows, on our live videos. You can look in the description. The link is in the description down below. You'll see it. WUNAM&ADRINKRA.com. It should be in there. All you gotta do is click on it from YouTube. Wow. If not, just type it in WUNAM&ADRINKRA.com and it should come up.
Okay, so what you mean? What about the other site too?
Oh, AfricanVuhu.com. Let me see. African Vuhu Palace. I'm sorry.
That one is still up there?
Mm-hmm.
How about that?
So that one has, that website has you know, it's just like protection stuff, like bracelets and stuff like that, all consecrated items. We were selling herbs, but we sold out of all the herbs, and the ones that I really want to focus on, we couldn't find them since this pandemic hit. All the like more popular herbs that people use for hoodoo, we haven't been able to find them. So
we ain't gonna be able to hear this loud because it's low.
just play it. It's loud on that phone.
No, it's not.
What is it on the?
Because you got that connected to that.
Connected to what?
All right, there you go.
Mama Africa.
Have a good night, family. Thank you for tuning in to the Spiritual Bar.
Come with me to Africa. Everybody loves Africa. Come with me to Africa. Everybody loves Africa. Come with me to Africa. Everybody loves Africa. Oh, a land so rich in resources. A land where you know that you'll be free. A land when you step on the soil, you can actually touch the sun. Come with me to Africa. Everybody loves Africa. Come with me to Africa. Everybody loves Africa. Come with me to Africa. Everybody loves Africa. You ready? Let's pack your bags and let's go home to Africa. Follow me, follow me, follow me, follow me, follow me, follow me, follow me. Everybody loves Africa. Come with me to Africa. Everybody loves Africa. Come with me to Africa. Everybody loves Africa.
It's loud.
That's on YouTube, not Facebook.